Hello everyone, welcome to the training of DWIN software learning. This time, we will learn a complete smart home application project. How do we make a versatile smart home application like this with DWIN? This is the main function of smart home, and I will break it down below. The first part, let's learn about the function of the home page. I'm going to make these 4 icons flash constantly. We can use the animation icon control to make the icon play continuously in both gray and white states. So we need 4 white icons plus 4 gray icons for a total of 8 icons. This is the images I prepared in advance. You can see the icons 30 through 37 are the same as I said before. This table lists the VP addresses and icon IDs corresponding to the 4 images. VP is available for users starting from 1000. Now please follow me to do it with DWIN software. Open the DWIN. Click New. And set the resolution to match that of your screen. I set it to 480 by 480. Then set the file path and click OK. Click the plus sign and select the background image. The image needs to be named from 00 onwards. First, we need to generate ICL files from all the used images. Click Welcome, then click DWIN ICL Generator. Select Image Directory. Select file number 24 and click Generate. Select the DWIN set folder. Name it 24 to ICL file. The same procedure follows. Generate the remaining ICL files at once. So we have generated all the ICL files. Then click Touch and Display Config. Let's start with the software setting for the home page. Select the animation icon control and select Display Area. According to the previous table, VP address is 1000. Stop value select 1. Start value select 0. In this way, 0 and 1 can represent 2 different states, stop and start. Select 28 ICL for the icon file. Open the icon file 28, we need to use these 8 icons next. Stop icon ID select 30. Start icon ID select 30. End icon ID select 31. Initial value select 0. This allows the initial interface to play the animation directly. Time of single icon, since 1 DWIN cycle is 20 milliseconds, we choose 50 DWIN cycles equals switch once per second. Animation display mode select loop. Select background display. Copy the control 3 times. Change the VP address and icon ID. Select the second control. The VP address is 1002. Stop icon ID select 32. Start icon ID select 32. End icon ID select 33. Select the third control. The VP address is 1004. Stop icon ID select 34. Start icon ID select 34. End icon ID select 35. Select the fourth control. The VP address is 1006. Stop icon ID select 36. Start icon ID select 36. End icon ID select 37. So we've completed the icon flashing function. Then we need to set a swipe down gesture to switch page. Select page sliding. Box select touch area. Next page select page 1. Sliding mode select vertical sliding mode. Then click on page 1. We also need to set up a page sliding control to return to the home page. Select page sliding. Box select touch area. Previous page select page 0. Sliding mode select vertical sliding mode. Next we set up a page switching control for each function. Select the basic touch module. Box select touch area. Button effects select page 2. Page switching select page 3. Then copy the control 8 times. Click the light area. Page switching select page 7. Click the coffee machine area. Page switching select page 15. For error detection, go to page 19. For curtain, go to page 20. For security, go to page 23. Audio video, go to page 25. Socket, goes to page 27. Setting, go to page 29. Next we begin to set up each function. The first is the function of air conditioning. This is my design idea. Click the switch button to play and stop the air conditioner animation. After clicking the temperature area, it will switch to the temperature adjustment page. Here the temperature will be displayed, which can be achieved by using the artistic variable control. The plus and minus signs are used to adjust the temperature. And we can set the button effect for the following 3 buttons. Click the back button, you can switch to the air conditioning page. To achieve the above functions, we need to use these 4 controls, and I'll talk about this later in the software setup section. VP addresses cannot conflict with each other, so I set the VP address to 1010. The VP address of the artistic variable is set to 1020. And this is the icon ID that holds the animation and artistic variables. Back to DGUS. Click on page 3. Select animation icon. And select the animation area. Set VP address to 1010. Stop value select 0. Start value select 1. Select 38 ICL for the icon file. Open the icon file 38, we need to use these animation icons next. End icon ID select 20. Select background display. Initial value select 0. This means that the initial animation is stopped. As for the time of single icon, we choose 5 DGUS cycles. Animation display mode select loop. Then go to the touch control settings and select increment adjustment. Button effects select page 4. The VP address must be the same as the displayed address. Also 1010. Select ++ in adjust method. After the initial value 0 is added to 1, the screen will play animation. Select cycle over limit operation. Adjusting step length select 1. Lower limit select 0, upper limit select 1. Same as the start and stop value of the animation. Next, we set the temperature function of the air conditioner. Click the Basic Touch module. Box select the touch area, page switching select 5. This will allow you to switch to the temperature adjustment page. Click on page 5. To set a page back, click Basic Touch module. Select the touch area and select 03 for page switching. Then there's the temperature variable section. Select Artistic Variables. The VP address is set to 1020. Icon file, select 38. Open the 38 icon file. We need to use these artistic variable icons next. Start icon, select 30. Since temperature is a 2-digit integer, so the integer digits is selected as 2. Decimal digit, select 0. Initial value, select 18. Then there is the setting of temperature increase or decrease. Select Increment Adjustment. Box select Touch Area. Button effects select page 6. The VP address must be the same as the display address. Set the value to 1020. Over limit operation select Stop. Adjusting step length select 1. Lower limit 18 indicates the minimum temperature of the air conditioner. Upper limit 31 indicates the maximum temperature of the air conditioner. Then copy the control once. Select plus in the adjust method. For the following 3 modes, I choose to add button effects to them. If you have more good ideas, you can do more functional exploration. Click the Basic Touch module. Box select Touch Area. Button effect select page 6. Then copy the control twice. In this way, the software setting of the air conditioning function is completed. Next up is the light function. My design idea is that the above area is used to adjust the brightness of the light, and the brightness is divided into 5 levels. The following part is the mood light. I divided it into 6 different colors. This button is the light switch. And you can see this is the demo after I finished the setting. We will use these 4 controls. I set VP address 1030 to control the brightness. VP 1040 is used to control color. And these are the icon IDs you need to use. Back to DWIN software. Click on page 7. Let's set the brightness level first. Click Variable Icon Display. Box select the brightness area. The VP address is 1030. Icon file, select 28. Open the icon number 28 file, we will need these icons next. Minimum select 0. Icon ID select 0. Maximum select 5. Icon ID select 5. Select Background Display. Then select the touch control return key code. Key value select 0001. Represents the first icon. The variable address is the same as the display address, also 1030. Then copy the control 4 times and modify the corresponding key value. The key value of level 2 is 0002, which indicates the second icon. The key value of level 3 is 0003, indicating the third icon. And so on. Next is the light switch. Click the Basic Touch module. Box select the touch area and page switching select page 8. Because the next page will also include brightness adjustment, we need to select these controls, copy and paste them on page 8. To achieve the light off effect, we can switch the page back to 7. Click the Basic Touch module, Page Switching, and select page 7. The following is the color selection part. After clicking a color area, it will switch to the corresponding page. So you can see the next pages have 6 different light colors. Now set the switch effect. Click on the Basic Touch module and select the red touch area. Page switching, select page 9. Then copy it 5 times, and set the switch pages. Yellow, select page 10. Green selection, page 11. Cyan selection, page 12. Blue selection, page 13. Purple selection, page 14. Select all the controls and copy them to page 9. Add a red mood light animation to the current page. Select animation icon and select the animation area. The VP address is 1040. Stop value, select 1. Start value, select 0. Icon file, select 24 ICL. Open the icon file number 24, and we'll need these animation icons next. According to the red start and end icons. Stop icon ID, select 0. Start icon ID, select 0. End icon ID, select 10. Select background display. Initial value, select 0. At the time of single icon, we can choose 8 DWIN cycles. Animation display mode, select loop. Then copy all the controls to the next page, and we only need to change the corresponding icon ID. Click on page 10, as the yellow animation icon ID is 20 to 30. Therefore, select 20 for stop icon ID. Start icon ID, select 20. End icon ID, select 30. Click on page 11, since the green animated icon ID is 40 to 50. Therefore, select 40 as the stop icon ID. Start icon ID, select 40. End icon ID, select 50. The latter is similar. So we've finished the light function. Next up is the coffee machine function. My idea is to use this area to select the type of coffee. And the following strength and temperature can be switched by increment adjustment. Then click Start, the current page will switch to the Making Coffee animation page. And you can see this is the demo after I finished the setting. To achieve this function, we need to use these 5 controls. Looking at this table, I set 1170 as the VP address of the coffee type. 1050 is the VP address of the strength. 1060 is the VP address of the temperature. 1070 is the VP address of the animation. Back to DWIN software. The first is the type of coffee. Select Variable Icon Display. Box select Display Area. The VP address is set to 1170. Icon file, select 28. Open the icon file 28, we need to use these three icons next. Minimum select 1. Icon ID select 40. Maximum select 1. Icon ID select 40. Copy the control twice, modifying the corresponding key value and icon ID. Click on the latte. Minimum select 2. Icon ID select 41. Maximum select 2. Icon ID select 41. Click on Americano. Minimum select 3. Icon ID select 42. Maximum select 3. Icon ID select 42. Therefore, key values 1, 2, and 3 correspond to their respective icons. Next, touch controls. Select Return Key Code. Box select Touch Area. Select 0001 as key value. The same as the key value of the display control. The VP address is 1170. Copy the control twice and modify the corresponding key value. For the latte, select 0002. For Americano, select 0003. Next comes the adjustment of strength. Select Variable Icon Display. Box select Display Area. The VP address is set to 1050. Icon file select 28. We need to use these three icons next. Minimum select 0. Icon ID select 11. Maximum select 2. Icon ID select 13. Then select Touch Control, Increment Adjustment. Box select Touch Area. Button Effect select page 16. The VP address must be the same as the display address. Set it to 1050. Select minus in the Adjust method. Over limit operation select Stop. Adjusting step length select 1. Lower limit select 0. Upper limit select 2. It is consistent with the display control. Then copy the touch control once. Select plus in the Adjust method. It is the same for temperature. Select Variable Icon Display. Box select Display Area. The VP address is set to 1050. Icon file select 28. Minimum select 0. Icon ID select 21. Maximum select 2. Icon ID select 23. Select Background Display. Then Touch Control, Increment Adjustment. Box select Touch Area. Button Effect select page 16. Set VP to 1060. Select minus in the Adjust method. Over limit operation select Stop. Adjusting step length select 1. Lower limit select 0. Upper limit select 2. Then copy the touch control. Select plus in the Adjust method. Finally, the Start button. Select the Basic Touch module. Button Effect select page 16. Page switching select page 17. Then click on page 17. Set an animation play effect. Select animation icon and select the animation area. The VP address is 1070. Stop value select 1. Start value select 0. Select 53 ICL for the icon file. Open the 53 icon file, we need to use these animated icons next. Stop icon ID select 0. Start icon ID select 0. End icon ID select 47. Select Background Display. At the time of single icon, we choose 5 DGUS cycles. So we've completed the coffee machine function. Next is the air detection function. Click on page 19. For this function, I made a simple animation in this area. Select animation icon and select display area. The VP address is 1080. Stop value select 1. Start value select 0. Select 53 ICL for the icon file. Open the 53 icon file, we need to use these animation icons next. Stop icon ID select 50. Start icon ID select 50. End icon ID select 59. Select background display. Initial value select 0. At the time of single icon, we choose 15 DGUS cycles. Animation display mode select loop. In this way, the function of air detection is completed. Next comes the curtain function. I divide this function into 3 states: open, stop, and close. The animation icon part in the development guide has exactly 3 states that correspond to this. When the variable is VP stop, it plays the animation once from icon end to icon start. It can be used to demonstrate the curtain closing process. When the variable is VP start, it plays the animation once from icon start to icon end. It can be used to demonstrate the curtain opening process. When the variable are other values, it displays stop icon. It can be used to demonstrate the curtain stop process, and you can see this is the demo after I finished the setting. These 2 controls can achieve the animation of the forward, reverse and pause process. I set its VP address to 1090, and this is the ID of the animation icon. Back to software. Since there are 3 states, I set up 3 pages to represent them. Click on page 20. Select animation icon and select display area. The VP address is 1090. Stop value select 0. Start value select 1. Select 44 ICL for the icon file. Open the icon file 44. And we will need these animation icons. Stop icon ID select 50. Represent the icon displayed in the stop state. Start icon ID select 0. End icon ID select 101. Select background display. Initial value select 0. Animation display mode select single. Then touch controls. The first is the open state. Select return key code. Box select touch area. Page switching select 20, which is the current page. Key value 0001 indicates that the animation play forward. The VP address is set to 1090. Then copy the control twice. The key value of stop is set to 0003. As long as the key value is not 0 or 1, the animation will pause in the stop icon state. The key value of close is set to 0000. Indicates animation play in reverse. Select all the controls and copy them to pages 21 and 22. So the curtain function is complete. Next comes the security function. My idea is that this area shows the waiting animation. Click on the intercom button, the page will switch to the communication interface. And these 2 controls are required for it. The VP address is set to 1100. This is the ID of the animation icon. Going back to the DWIN software, click on page 23. Select animation icon and select display area. The VP address is 1100. Stop value select 1. Start value select 0. Select 60 ICL for the icon file. Open the icon file number 60, we need to use these animated icons next. Stop icon ID select 0. Start icon ID select 0. End icon ID select 61. Select background display. Initial value select 0. Time of single icon, we choose 3 DWIN cycles. Animation display mode select loop. Next is page switching. Click basic touch module. Box select the touch area. And page switching select page 24. So the security function is complete. Next comes the audio-video function, which I simply added controls for volume adjustment and some button effects. You can also develop more features that interest you. These 3 controls are needed. I set the VP address for volume adjustment to 1110. And this is the icon ID of the progress bar. Go back to the DWIN software, click on page 25. First set up some button effects. Click the basic touch module. Box select the touch area. Button effect select page 26. And then copy it twice. Next up is volume adjustment. First, select variable icon display. And box select the display area. The VP address is set to 1110. Icon file select 48. Open the icon file number 48. We will need these icons next. Minimum select 0. Icon ID select 0. Maximum the value can be 99. Icon ID select 99. Select background display. And then select drag adjustment. Box select touch area. The VP address is 1110. Dragging mode select horizontal. Start value select 0. Terminated value select 99. It needs to be consistent with the key value of the display control. This completes the audio-video function. Next is the socket function. I just set some button effects. Click on page 27. And click basic touch module. Box select touch area. Button effect select 28. And then copy it twice. Now that the button effect is complete, and other functions need to be developed according to the specific situation. Next up is settings function. Click on page 29. I'm going to set up an on-off button here. And the lower area has a button effect. First, select variable icon display. And box select the display area. The VP address is set to 1120. Icon file select 28. Open the icon file 28. We need to use these 2 icons next. Minimum select 0. Icon ID select 28. Maximum select 1. Icon ID select 29. Select background display. Initial value select 0. Then touch controls, increment adjustment. Box select touch area. The VP address must be the same as the displayed address. Set it to 1120. Select plus in the adjust method. Select cycle over limit operation. Adjusting step length select 1. Lower limit select 0. Upper limit select 1. Be consistent with the key value of the display control. Select disposable setting. Finally, set a button effect. Click the basic touch module. Box select the touch area. Button effect select page 30. This completes setting function. Next we need to give each function an effect that returns to the menu. Click on page 3 and click on Basic Touch module. Box select the touch area. Page switching select page 1. Then copy this control to each function page. To focus on the running logic, we need to modify the return page of some branch pages. Click Generate and Save. Copy the DWIN set folder to the SD card for burning. And we can get the smart home project. Next, insert the SD card into the slot. And power up the screen. Burn the project to the screen. Blue screen showing end indicates that burning is complete. Then power off and remove the SD card. And power on again. Let's demonstrate the project we just made. Air conditioning. Light. Coffee machine. Air detection. Curtain. Security. Audio video. Socket. Settings. Thanks for watching.